So how much importance, Doug, do you hold on local or personal food production as opposed to general wealth creation so that you can afford food? Basically saying, in a Mad Max scenario, will the wealthy actually have to worry about food?
Well, I certainly hope not. But I think I pointed out last time here in the US, and I don't know if I'll continue doing this or not. It depends on whether we actually, here's a radical prediction, not a prediction, but I present this as a not totally unrealistic possibility. Let's say that if martial law is imposed in the US around coming midterm elections or the elections in 2024, depending how things evolve, it's like a kaleidoscope. It's very hard to predict exactly what's going to happen. But, I've got oysters and crabs and fish right out my back door. Now, the fact is, I used to fish like most kids, haven't done it for many, many years, but I still be competent. And in Jamestown, which is not so terribly far from where I am, the English that came there had the same fish and oysters and crabs, and they were starving to death. I mean, that's because they were all gentlemen. Well,
Right.
they didn't have the skills to do that. So, I don't plan on starving for all kinds of different reasons. But, it's been said accurately that the whole world is only 6 meals from chaos. And the supply chains break down, or farmers lose a crop, or don't plant a crop because it's obvious to them it's uneconomic for any number of reasons. All kinds of things can go wrong. And in a complex society with a very high standard of living, things can cascade. It's like a pile of sand. It's been built quite high, just a little bit of sand at the top and, starts cascading and avalanches. So I don't know. It's hard to predict.
Yeah, it does make sense if you have the interest and inclination, certainly to have some of your own food production, to make some of it on your own, whether it's a couple of backyard chickens or a garden, or cattle ranch in Uruguay, to make sure we'll always have food there.
Yeah.
But it seems like it's a good idea. The downsides to that extra energy poured into that doesn't seem to exist as far as I can tell, because it's a rewarding activity in and of itself anyway.
Yeah, I agree. And I hope you don't have these things at your place in Uruguay. I don't think you do, but I've got a bunch of feral hogs down by the river at my place. And the gaucha that works for us, she's one tough lady. She goes down with her dogs, and occasionally she'll kill one with a knife, which is really dangerous business. I kind of wish she wouldn't do it. But
she's pretty valuable to you, yeah.
Yeah, she's pretty valuable. But I could certainly go down there with a gun. I'm not willing to go down there with a knife. And after the three poodles get maimed by the hog,
yeah,
trying to stab it, it's not going to happen. But there are possibilities like that. But I see the possibility of chaos and severe inconveniences coming. So we're trying to take measures.
Okay.